think that if you have enormous genetic privilege, and for you to roll the dice and to get a outcome that isn't going to lead to disease is in the cards for you, then of course, go ahead and roll the dice. It's just that I think that the vast majority of parents in the future are not going to want to roll the dice with their child's health. They're going to see it as, taking the maximum amount of care, the maximum amount of love, in the same way that they, plan their nursery, plan their home, plan their preschool. All of these decisions are actually, extremely insignificant in terms of the difference between, is your child going to live with pediatric cancer, with a heart defect that we can't surgically fix, with born without a skull and never going to be able to make it to their first birthday. I think when people think about it really concretely in terms of what are they giving up, what are the risks that could potentially affect this child, I think that then it becomes about stewardship. It becomes about, how do I make a responsible choice for my family? How do I make sure that, my child doesn't have to suffer in the same way that I do, in the same way that my sibling does, in the same way that, my parent that I'm a caregiver for does. So, I think sex is obviously a very beautiful thing. It's a very profound part of the human experience, but I think that it's, I think it's, denigrating and dismissive to IVF parents and to IVF babies to say that somehow, science babies are, inferior to babies that are, made the old-fashioned way. I mean, every human life is equally valid.